Welcome back. All right, so one game to recap here. It is later than normal in the postseason for the Leafs, but it's still the end of the road. And so the question becomes one of what's going to happen from here. I will do a video on that tomorrow. It is Bobrovsky versus Wall in this game. I think that Wall has earned the right to be one of the top two goalies for the Leafs next year. How that goaltending is going to look, we'll see. How management's going to look next year, we'll see as well. So Marner has a chance that's saved in the first minute. Wall gets cheered for his first save. You can tell the crowd's really jacked up in this. We get a power play, though, for the Panthers. Snow Angel denies Barkov. Wall holds on there. We get back-to-back clears by the Leafs. Then there was a shorthanded rush by Marner. That's defended. Another clear. Power plays over halfway through. It looks like the Leafs are going to come out of it. But with 5 seconds left in the power play, under Wall's arm and in, Ekblad gets the power play marker from Forsling and Verhaeghe at 3:52. Carter Verhaeghe continues to be quite the story in these playoffs. So Cousins nearly adds another. The shots are 9-2 Florida at 5 minutes. Toronto started slow in this one. There's a near miss for Bunting. Matthews has a shot that saved. The Panthers clear it out. Shen then fires one wide as the Leafs press. They did wake up. Power play then for Toronto. Early clear. The Leafs set up. Riley fires one wide. Marner has a shot that's blocked. Barkov clears. Marner's then denied. The rebounds cleared. The power play's killed off. 3 shots on that power play. Fans call one, the referee doesn't. That was the storyline tonight. Hey, the fans are upset and the fans are excited, and all these things coincide with all of it. Like, it was just understandably Leaf fans pretty jacked up tonight, wanting more Leaf hockey beyond tonight. O'Reilly has a chance at save. The Leafs have some momentum. Things get pushy on a hold by Wall. Leafs go back to the power play. Tavares is denied. The rebound's cleared. Marner can't bury one. Riley has a shot that's blocked. Eric Stahl then takes it and clears it. That's killed off. 1 shot. The Leafs would not get a power play the rest of the way tonight. The blocked shots at that stage as well were 7-0 for the Panthers. There's 4 minutes left and Florida's blocking everything. They wouldn't stay that way. Toronto had a lot of blocks the rest of the way, but they had no blocks in the first period at all. McCabe then has a shot that saved. The rebound's cleared, and a sharp angle shot goes off Wall's pad and then deflects up into the top of the net. It's Verhaeghe from Duclair and Ekblad at 16-18. So suddenly it's 2-0. And that was completely against the flow of the play. Toronto had all kinds of opportunities. Puck goes the other way and in. And this is a storyline in this series. Florida's very, very opportunistic with their goals. And it's honestly as frustrating as it can be to watch a team that's playing against them. As a Bruins fan, I understand. It also is, it's impressive. So the Leafs look to answer. They get some pressure. There's go Leaf go chance in the final minute. The fans are anxious for a positive anything out of this. So we go to the second period with Florida ahead 2-0. Good early back and forth. Tavares has a sharp angle shot. That's held. The fans call one. The referee doesn't. I wrote it every time they did. Achari has a net feed. That's held. Bennett has a turnover chance. That's saved. Montour has a chance saved as well as the Panthers press. They're looking for another. But the shots on net are even. 5 apiece at 5 minutes. Giordano's denied. The rebound's held. Tavares then has a shot that's held. Bobrovsky, honestly, fantastic game by both goaltenders tonight. Bobrovsky standing on his head at this point. Montour then has a rush chance that's saved. The rebound's held, and you could tell Wall understood. He can't allow another. They're down 2-0. And then a screenshot's tipped in. Riley from Lafferty and Camp. That's at 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Panthers look to answer. A bunting hit on Gudas drew some cheers. Ekblad has a shot that's held. Tkachuk has a wrist shot that's caught and held. McCabe has a blast that deflects out. The Leafs would press with 8.5 minutes left, but they're kept to the outside, and you could just feel like the momentum was on Toronto's side here. Things get pushy on a hold by Wall. Montour has a shot that's held as the Panthers press back-to-back icings for the Leafs. Riley can't clear it out. Forsling has a screenshot that's held. There's a near miss for Barkov from the slot. This is where the game's crazy, right? Absolutely bonkers. Matthews has a rush that's defended. The fans call one. The ref doesn't, again. And the ref "you suck" chant comes out at that point. The Leafs press with 3.5 minutes left. Riley believes he scored. The call on the ice was no goal. So there's no signal from the referee that it's a goal. Overhead is inconclusive, so they review it. It's in the net is what Dubas is saying from up top there. It was close. It was very, very close. So a long review there. And they declare no goal. The play was dead before the puck went in the net. So Leaf fans not happy. This review took a long time. Then the fans littered the ice, so that means it's a longer break. Now I'm going to say right now, if you're an upset fan of the game, you're throwing debris on the ice. You're actually helping the team that benefited from the call. So if you're upset about the call, don't throw stuff on the ice because this gives Florida a bigger break. This also means that Toronto, who had momentum up until then, lose all that momentum between the long break for the review and then the fact that there was a lot of stuff thrown on the ice, so they have to bring out the ice crew to clean it up. It does not benefit the home team at all. So, Marner has a shot that deflects off the post as the Leafs then press. Yarncroke fires one high. The Leafs go offside, and there's angry fans at the fact that that call was offside, and they booed at the horn as well. So it's 2-1 Florida after two, and this building is not happy. Third period, Shen has an early shot that saved. Nylander has a rush chance that saved. The rebound's blocked. The fans call when the referee doesn't. I will say this on the disputed goal. There was no conclusive angle that showed that puck was in. If you're going to talk about the shot from in front of the net, that is not conclusive. Calgary 2004. Shots are 5-0 for the Leafs in the third period, 3 minutes in. They were playing their desperate hockey. There's a near miss for O'Reilly as the Leafs press. Lafferty has a shot that saved. The rebound is cleared. Giordano has a net feed. That gets picked off. The Leafs press. They're kept to the outside again. Verhaeghe was then denied on a fast break. The Leafs, that desperate hockey still being played here. Bobrovsky so far was holding up for Florida. Luostarinen has a turnover chance that saved. Verhaeghe had a screenshot saved as well. The rebound gets cleared out. Nylander to Marner or to Matthews. Bobrovsky holds on there before anything can go sideways. Good flow. The clock was working against the Leafs here. Not a lot of calls, not a lot of whistles in this. Barkov has a shot that's blocked on a turnover. The shots are 13-4. Toronto with 6 minutes left. Panthers cranking up the forechecking, pin them down a bit as the clock's counting down, but at 15:34, top corner from a sharp angle, Nylander gets the tying goal. Tavares and Brody with the assists. Montour's then denied on a turnover chance. Once that goal goes in to tie it, Florida's game changed. Florida started playing a little bit better than they had been the rest of the third period. Nylander fires one wide on a rush, and then Mark Stahl fires one wide from the slot. The Panthers press. Kerfoot has a shot that's blocked and cleared. We are going to overtime. Yarncroke's denied on a net drive. Nylander has a rush chance that's defended. Barkov forces a turnover. The Panthers press. Another press by Florida 3 minutes in. The Leafs fail to clear. Montour has a shot that's held. Kerfoot was then denied on a rush. And then Wall holds onto a puck, so we get some pushing there. Not enough to cause a penalty, though. Leafs fail to clear. And then down here we got Verhaeghe has a shot deflect wide. The Panthers press. Crossbar and out for Matthews. Riley's denied. The Panthers cleared out. Panthers then say, hey, that's a delayed game call on a puck shortly thereafter. Officials get together and, yep, it is a delayed game call. So Florida cycles. The Leafs block. They clear it out. The Panthers call a timeout with about 40 seconds left in the power play to talk things over. Ekblad has a shot deflect out. Barkov's shot was blocked. The Leafs clear. The power play's killed off 3 shots. So this is where Wall is really earning his keep tonight. Panthers press. The Leafs pin down a bit. And then an icing call drew boos from the crowd. Bunting was furious, and he was right. The call means that the puck goes to center ice instead of all the way down the ice. So Ekblad has a shot deflect out as the Panthers press. Shen had a shot that was blocked. Tavares is denied just off the toe by Bobrovsky. The puck goes the other way, and on a 3-on-2, Cousins ends the season for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Gudas with the assist. That's at 15:32 of overtime. So Florida wins this series in 5. But, I mean, they put up a good fight. Toronto put up a good fight. We'll see if that changes whatever Brendan Shanahan does from here with the team and with management, with the players. The 3 stars, the last time I checked, the app still doesn't show. So my 3 stars are Bobrovsky, number 1. I would have Wall at number 2 and Cousins at number 3 because he got the goal that ended it. Although you could argue Verhaeghe, you could argue Ekblad as well. Shots on net, there were a lot of them. 13-12 Toronto in the first, 18-16 Florida in the second, 14-7 Toronto in the third, 10-7 Toronto in the overtime. Final shots 53-44 for Toronto. Power plays, Florida 1 for 2, Toronto 0 for 2. Hits 63-49 for Toronto. So can't say that Toronto's soft anymore. They had a lot of hits. Bobrovsky, 51 saves on 53 shots, earning his $10 million cap hit. And Wall saves 41 out of 44, earning his, $800,000 cap hit? So I mean, Toronto gets their money's worth out of their goaltender and then some, and there are some questions yet to be answered. We will discuss those tomorrow, but for tonight, congratulations to the Florida Panthers. They move into the conference final and get to play against the Carolina Hurricanes, a team they know well. So Carolina and Florida, who were in the same division not too long ago, now get to meet up and square off yet again. So let me know your thoughts. They were in the same division, right? They were both in the when the divisions were all moved around and you were only playing in your division. Yeah, pretty sure. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And again, Toronto's season is done. Florida's season will continue, and so this Cinderella run really does kind of feel like 96, but this is a more talented team than in 96 for Florida. So if Carolina takes them lightly, Florida will knock them off. But I don't think Carolina's going to do that. Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.